the map a little bit. Right, so recap. The end of last session, you guys entered the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You journeyed around a bit, found a secret passage behind some demonic bas reliefs, and beat the crap out of a ooze that was hiding in the water back. You guys found a magical sword and also proceeded to explore a rather sizable length of the dungeon, where you then attempted to capture and interrogate a pair of bugbears and slaughtered another group of goblins guarding an obelisk with an eye in it. You guys then walked down a tunneled out cavern. Were attacked by Grix. We'll be picking up right after that. You guys are, let me give you a picture of the dungeon.
Sure. And just to add into your summary, I believe we found a harp which had an inscription that read, "Gaze upon me with bronzed visage, and secrets shall I reveal."
Mm-hmm. Here's a picture of what you guys have explored. You guys see that way off on the right hand side? You see that little like nub sticks out on the top there?
Yeah.
You guys are there.
Okay. It's just like more rough passage going forward.
Yep. Forward is more rough passageway.
Onward, then, I think.
Yeah.
All right. The two of you venture forward while your fellow party members are having a bathroom break. You advance only about 30 feet when the rough-hewed walls make way to carved stone. As you enter a... Oh, whoops, I'm looking at the wrong page.
What class is Vermeer again?
He's a monk.
All right. So you guys enter a room with rough-hewed wall upon the northeast edge. Other than that, room is fairly... I'm sorry, you also see a... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Yep. As you enter the room, you see a rough-hewed wall in the northeast corner, a passageway on the southern wall that curves out of sight to the southwest, and a door on the western wall, southern corner of the room.
You want to check out the door?
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's go check out that door. What's the door look like?
It's a thick wooden door, iron handle.
Is it locked?
I'm sorry. Hold on.
If
My
yes,
apologies. It is made of stone. And there is a hole drilled into the middle of the door, uh, right around like chest height.
can I like push it open or pull it open?
Yeah, if you'd like to try to.
Yes, I do that.
All right. As you push open the door, you see inside a human dressed in leather armor, kind of hiding off in the back corner of the room.
Hail and well met. Who are you?
Yeah, he looks up at you in shock and says, "Oh shit, close the door before they get in."
Before who?
And I need
We killed a couple people a while ago, but
as you finish saying that, you hear a slithering and clicking noises behind you.
More turtle?
I
I
need you to
think
roll
we're
initiative.
not alone.
Yep. Roll initiative. As you guys turn, you see 5 Gricks.
That's a lot.
Yep. What, do you think I was gonna, like, nerf this because only 2 of you showed up on time?
Yes, coward.
No, that's my comment to War Turtle. That's a lot of Grick.
we smash them.
Yes, we do.
Sorry about being AFK a bit. I had to help my dad with an online order.
Interesting. I say roll initiative and suddenly people appear.
That's how it goes.
Let me see if I can summon the rest of the party. Initiative.
Oh, there's that one.
Initiative.
And the ghost of Gary Gygax shows up.
No short rest, no nothing. Fresh combat. What are we
Yep.
looking at?
We opened
Yeah,
a door
I-
and now
I-
it's combat. If you'd wanted a short
Shit.
rest, you should have been here earlier.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm
no.
fresh.
Yeah,
At least
no one
I
has
told the
rested.
party I would have to move a fridge. Yes, I
Yep.
can. I hear.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
nobody
how
here
did
has
Sleuth's
rested,
character
though.
get introduced? Was she the one that opened the door and we were fighting her?
What do you mean? I just got back.
This random elf just runs down the corridor screaming and attacking the Grick.
Yeah, we'll roll with that. Sleuth, we'll just say that you followed them in. It's cool with you.
Yeah, sure. Just this random drow lady, wearing a cloak, and there's definitely leaves and twigs sticking out of it. Everything else is covered in mud.
Okay.
I only have one question. Does it smell?
It reeks.
Ugh. After combat, I'm going to fix that. Callie will not
Calamar.
tolerate smell.
All right. Vamir.
I charge.
All right.
I'm going to stab the closest
Charge
one.
into the.
Ooh, should I roll stealth to just be lurking behind the party?
It's a bit late. We know you're there.
Hello.
I mean,
Hello, I don't know.
that depends, Sleuth. Would you have been sneaking after them?
Not after them, but sneaking into the cave. I mean, the drow probably doesn't really know where they are, just somewhere in the area.
Yeah, we'll take care of the stealth check then at the start of your turn.
Okay.
All right. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
Cool.
Be right back.
So that is 12 slashing. I'm then going to kick it for my second attack.
All right. That also hits.
Does 9 bludgeoning.
It is now bloodied.
Great. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to kick it again.
All right. That also hits.
Which does a further 9 bludgeoning.
All right. He is real close to death.
Cool. That's it for me.
All right.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt your D&D night.
Unforgivable.
I'm sorry, but I'm interested in kind of getting in on it, so I need to know how to get a character sheet and all that stuff.
I
Started.
can send you a blank one.
Perfect. Please do that. Okay, you guys can continue. I'll let you
All right.
do your.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
So DM1, I believe.
Yeah. Damn, we got a lot of people asking about D&D this last week. All right,
We found the nerds.
DM1.
All the free time in their hands.
Actually,
All right, so hold on, let me. DM1 was just one Grick. Okay.
DM2 is 2.
This one's
DM3
gonna
is
try to get you
27.
under.
Okay. Good luck. Miss.
That's all he can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
In danger.
These guys are
Real
in
sad.
danger.
Zalira.
So stealth is not the worst, I guess.
So, believe it or not, you are being pretty.
Wonderful. Which one looks not like it's dead?
Four
Actually,
of them.
4. And then there's one that just got his shit kicked in.
Yes.
I will shoot the closest one that is not hurt yet.
All right.
Advantage from stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oof.
Does 16 hit?
That hits.
Wonderful. What is my damage? Yes, hi cat. What the hell is my? Oh, there it is. Okay. $26 damage.
This Grick is super duper bloodied.
And then I would like to reposition myself somewhere that I didn't just shoot it with a crossbow from. And cunning action hide, if I can.
I mean, you're really your only options here are to run into the cave where this fight is happening, or run back the way you came to hide.
How close is the corner?
I mean, right next to you right now.
Wonderful. I will scoot a little bit past the corner and just be out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
Cunning action stealth, and that is my turn.
All right. It is now the turn of DM2, composed of 2 Gricks.
Mm-hmm.
They are also going to attempt to get the monk.
That's the idea.
Geek the mage.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, wow, those are just piss poor. Nah, none of those hit me.
Mine was slightly better than that, but that was even
God,
terrible.
the Gricks should feel bad about themselves right now.
The Gricks
Okay,
have to
War
roll a
Turtle, you're
16
up.
to hit me.
Oh my god. War Turtle?
So these are so chumpy that I don't want to waste any spell slots on them. So I'll just walk up to one, and then just slice it.
All right. All right, that hits. Which one were you attacking?
Um, I guess one that's almost dead, so I can just finish.
Okay. The first Grick that Vamir was beating the shit out of, you smash its beacon. It falls limply to the ground.
So there's 3 left now?
No,
4
there's
left.
4 left.
Oh, 4.
There's 3 that aren't in the process of dying.
Zalira really bloodied another one if you have a second attack.
I could cast Spiritual Weapon, but do I really want to waste a 2nd level spell on these?
I wouldn't bother. They probably can't touch me.
No.
That's it.
All right. Callie.
So, how close am I to the nearest spooky thing?
15 feet.
Can I back up any more?
Yes, you can go back down the hallway you came.
I'd like to go back as far as I can while maintaining sightline. But
All
actually,
right.
you know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna stand my ground. No, yeah, I'm gonna use my cunning action to aim, and then fire at one of the fellows that Vimir's engaging.
All right.
But should I roll this?
Yes, you should roll an ish.
Could I attack the one that looks most injured?
Yeah.
I do
That
so.
would be the one that Zalira just snot out of.
I do the
The
thing.
one that's almost dead.
It should be super chunky salsa now.
You use a sling, right?
No, that was a longbow shot, courtesy of War Turtle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You shoot an arrow right down its maw. It died.
Huzzah. That's all I can do.
All right. DM3. One Grick. It's gonna try to get War Turtle.
Keyword is try.
Failed. Just scratches my shell.
Yeah, this thing's like biting and feeling all over your shell, but it's not getting any of your meat.
It's like, hey, watch the paint job.
Vamir, I do believe it is now your turn.
Okay, so there's 3 left.
There are 3 remaining Grick.
Any of them injured?
No.
Then I throw myself into the middle of them and I stab one.
All right. You hit.
14
All right.
slashing. Then I'm going to kick him.
It is,
Oh, go ahead.
it is now bloody. You hit him.
I kick him for 9, bludgeoning.
He is very close to death.
I backhand him. For 7 more bludgeoning.
And you smash its, well, what approximates for a face. Smash it with your backhand.
Right, so I just bitch slapped a Grick to death. Got it.
Gricks suck. Anything else?
That's it for me.
God damn, I think this is the fastest round of initiative this group has ever had. Zalira.
Second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna shoot the healthiest one in the mouth.
All
So it
right.
turns out I am an idiot, and my computer crashed and didn't save the sheet, so I had to make a couple small changes. Most of which involve my accuracy being worse.
Okay.
Still has elven accuracy. No problem.
What is it? That's regular advantage, not knife use advantage. And this is
Do I need to?
Yeah, that hits.
8. 14 damage.
It's bloody.
And then bonus action, duck back around the corner.
Okie dokie.
Dab.
God damn, what is with the 20s these last 2 nights?
Why couldn't I get that on the attack? It's bullshit.
Trust me,
I
I feel
demand a
that
recount.
question every time I see a 20.
I demand a recount, Slashbot. You fucker. And that's my turn.
Well, you shouldn't have been using Slashbot. All right.
I know, that treasonous swine. All hail Bangbot.
Blessed be. All right. DM2's turn. All right. He's going to attempt, get this, to kill the monk.
Funny.
No! Shocking.
Ooh,
He
close.
missed.
Somewhere deep in its animal brain, it understands that it's a disgusting failure and should feel bad about itself. War Turtle.
Is there someone I can finish off?
I mean, yeah, there's a bloody one near you.
I finish it off with the Eucla. You pull up.
Oh, that like
Oh, the
oversized spear thing?
with the throwing property.
Yeah, I mean it was just one-handed weapon that had like
Should have brought a Sarissa so we could make a Macedonian phalanx formation.
Damn. Oh, wait a second.
You do actually have to roll dice, though.
You missed. It worms out of the way.
I just like give it the most unenthusiastic attempt to hit it. So giving it plenty of time.
Yeah, real half-ass swing right there. Yeah.
My pity got in the way.
As
But
it does.
yeah, I'll save all of my like spells for a harder.
Right? Yeah. These guys really aren't worth using resources on.
Yeah. Mackerel.
Hello.
More like smackerel.
No, I mean it's your turn.
Or like
Oh.
thwackerel.
Yeah, really. How many of these guys were left?
3.
Okay. Can I see any of them?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna pick one and I'm gonna shoot. And then I'm gonna remember what my hit is. Oh shit, I didn't write it down. No. Crap, I have to look it up.
All right, the arrow whizzes by its head until you remember exactly what your number is, then it turns around and hits him.
Oh, right, it's just charisma. So that's like... Actually, no, I'll let the sheet do it. Hold on. Sorry, I could have sworn I wrote this down. I can't remember what the thing... Oh, yeah, okay. Does that hit? Uh-oh.
That hits.
Does he live?
Not anymore.
All right, cool. I'm going to find another one and shoot him.
All right.
This is Eldritch Blast, by the way. I forgot to tell you what I'm actually...
All right. A second hit with your Eldritch Blast.
Damn.
You singe the tip of one of its tentacles.
All right, cool.
It hisses
I
at you.
think that's going to be my turn.
All right. Callie?
Which is the one that looks most oof? I like to shoot at the one that looks the most effed up. And I'm using my cunning action aim, and then I'm gonna fire.
Of the two that look oofed, the one that's most oofed is the one that just got singed by Eldritch Blast.
I think that hits.
That, in fact, hits.
And it'll take 19 more person.
All right. It is extremely bloodied.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to stop aiming. And that's it for me.
Okay. One of the remaining Gricks is going to attempt to get Mackerel.
Does a fitting hit Macadaddy?
Wait, was Mackerel fighting at range?
Yeah, he was.
So wouldn't the Grick have to go past me?
It's more the tightness of the room. Most of you guys are in melee at this point. Mackerel? Pete.
If he has no means to defend himself, I believe that hits.
So
Oof.
what am I doing?
Ah, it's
Pete,
armor class.
Are you hit?
By what? Oh, by 15? No.
15. Okay. I hate these creatures. Things are pathetic. Yeah, there's just a Grick kind of ineffectually attempting to eat you. Vamir?
So how many are left?
Probably not enough. There's two left.
Okay.
One of them is extremely bloodied.
And the other is unhurt?
Unhurt.
All right, well, first I'm just going to kick, the bloodied one.
That hits.
Is a 6 enough to kill it?
A 6 is enough to kill it.
Okay. Then I'm going to stab the good one.
All right.
Does a 12 hit it?
A 12 misses as it swings its head out of the way.
Right. Well, then I'm going to kick that one. It's a 14 hit it.
That hits.
For 8 bludgeoning. And that's all for me.
All right. Zolaria? Zolaria.
Sleuth?
Sleuth.
We're losing party members.
Sleuth, what's going on? Respond.
Cannot blame them.
Sleuth,
His
answer me.
stealth is too great. We've lost him.
He's lost
All right.
himself. That's how stealthy he is.
Even the DM can't locate them.
And I live nearby. All right. Yeah, Zalaria takes the dodge act. DM2 is dead. War Turtle.
I murdered the last.
You may try.
He attempts to smash with spur.
You hit. He is now bloody.
Still don't want to use spells, so that's it.
All right. Mackerel.
Is there one alive?
Yes, there is. He is bloodied. Two hits. Sorry, one hit. All right, it's still moving, but it is hurt. Bad.
Alright, well. That's my turn.
Callie?
It's the last one.
Yep.
I'll stand my ground. I'm gonna drop the longbow right quick. I'm gonna thwack him with a rock. After taking
All right.
the aim action, of course, the cunning action
Mhm.
aim. Is he thwacked?
He is thwacked. He's now dead.
Huzzah.
All right, so there's that guy in the closet.
Yes, there is.
Is he alive?
He is very alive. He's cowering in the back corner like a sniveling little shit.
I asked him, these weren't the things you were scared of, were they? I mean, come on. You have to be scared of something that'll give us at least a D.
Well, he is alone, I think. What's your name?
My name's Callum the Weasel. I was part of an adventuring crew called the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. We came down here and I got separated, so I hid in this room so I wouldn't get eaten.
Oh. Well, man. I'm not sure if we got any more room in the party. I wouldn't mind escorting you back to safety. It's not terribly far from here. Would you be interested in that?
No, I should be fine. I should be able to get out of here on my own. You guys have cleared the way, right?
We cleared it like 30 minutes ago. There's no telling what's there now. And judging from how horribly this could have gone if we didn't intervene, I would recommend that you do get to safety. But you do you.
Well, I guess I should thank you. Here, take this book I found. It's a spell tome.
Oh.
I'm gonna get out of here. Bye.
Well, you take care.
Past you guys and out the way you guys came.
Bye, Mr. Weasel.
Have a good day, sir.
What's a spell book? Oh.
Hey, don't we know a guy that's like gonna pay like top dollar for like magic shit and spell books?
What's in the spell book?
Yeah, what's in the book?
I knows the mean magics.
So, as you look through the spell book,
It's trapped.
you find that it contains the following spells.
I prepared explosive runes this morning.
It contains Blight, Burning Hands, Comprehend Languages, Dark Vision, Dispel Magic, False Life, Feign Death, Gust. Fuck it, give me a second.
Can you type that in chat? I'm not
Yeah, that's
able
what
to
I'm doing.
catch. Thank you. Is this in like wizard script or some bullshit?
Yes, this is a wizard spell.
Damn.
Obviously, the guy wasn't much of a wizard if he's just giving us his book and running.
Yeah, he probably got it from one of his dead friends.
Yeah, he visually he was dressed in leather armor. He did not look like a wizard.
Well, he said separated, not that they were killed. So maybe we'll run into them.
No, I think he means separated individually, like limb from limb.
I mean, they're just Griggs. I don't see how they could have done that.
God damn, there's a lot of spells.
There
It's a lot of
is.
spells.
All right, that's what's in the spell book.
Well, hot damn.
Yeah.
Like, I know some
Also-
wizard shit, but that is a lot of stuff.
Also, apparently the
It's
wizard
working.
that transcribed lightning bolt apparently had a stutter.
Yeah.
Translated to
Bolt.
Burning Schnad.
Is this working?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Also, they just stopped capitalizing them like 3/4 of the way.
So,
Very lazy wizard.
how are we doing with equipment, guys?
I'm doing okay. I could use some better armor.
Yeah, because we got 5 short bows and scimitars. I picked up a morning star along the way, and this spell book should fetch a good price. We want to keep on going deeper, or maybe see what we can get for this and
Let's go
rearm.
deeper. I think we're fine.
Oh, we're
Alrighty
trying to
then.
go somewhere.
We still have to get to Skullport.
Yep.
Yeah, we can sell them in Skullport.
Radio. I
Actually,
tuck
the
away
guy
this
that
spell
offered
book.
to buy. Yeah, the guy that offered to buy those spell books and magic items was back in the Yawning Tavern, Yawning Portal.
Yeah, but we can get there eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Did he say what his offer was for those, or just that he would buy
He said he would buy for top dollar. He didn't
for
specify
top
price.
dollar, huh?
Yeah. She specified that it was 5 platinum pieces for. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It's based on the highest level spell. Blight is 4th level. 100 platinum pieces.
That's not bad.
Hot damn.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I'm starting to think about turning around. It might save us time.
Why don't we just go until we get tired long enough for a long rest, and then we'll head back.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we'll get more on the way in, and then we can do them all at once or something.
Yeah. So,
That's a good RPG.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so you guys have cleared the door there, and see a wide 10-foot wide hallway going southwest south of this room. It's the only other obvious passage.
I start marching.
we go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, follow this hallway down to the end, where it then turns into a winding, rough-hewn tunnel. Snakes up north. As you follow in that direction, you eventually reach a dead end. The dead end itself is made out of a carved stone. It's been worked.
Okay. There is a dead end. I'm going to attempt to pop my familiar 5 feet in front of this dead end.
What direction?
Forward.
All right. It appears immediately in front of you.
Damn. Sideways. To the left.
Cardinal direction, please.
I'm not sure where we're facing, but it's going to be that subjective left.
South, if you're facing west. Okay. Yes. Yes. See. All right. So your familiar pops out on the other side of the wall. Inside, you see a large grick coiled up in the southernmost corner of the room. It appears to be asleep. And
Okay.
then directly above this grick, 20 feet up on the ceiling, is an upside-down stone throne, seated upon which is a mummified minotaur with gems embedded in its eyes. And a
Oh.
great axe lies at the foot of the throne.
Well, that looks like trouble. Looks like...
Also, there's stone debris all across the
Mm-hmm. Is there any obvious secret entrance things like levers, switches, compressions of the stone where maybe you can push it? I'd like to investigate for a way to open a secret entrance.
All right.
And I'll be looking at both sides. Yeah, my side and then the spotter side.
All right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're able to find a way to open the door.
Okay, I choose not to open it. This
All right.
grick, is it just like the other gricks, or is this an extra thick grick?
You're no expert on animals, but you're pretty sure that this grick could be considered dummy.
Damn.
Dummy grit.
Well, is there anything else in the room? How large is the room?
10 feet wide. Wait, the room that you're looking into, or the room that you're in currently?
That I'm looking into. Can you give me dimensions, please?
Oh, okay, so it's a bit irregularly shaped. The section of the throne is in itself is 30 by 30, and that itself is kind of an alcove of a more of a long tunnel-like area that is 20 by 60. Think an L where the leg of the L is extra thick.
Okay. I relay to the party everything that I've seen. But in particular, the dummy thick worm thing, and the mummified centaur that's upside down with gems and shit on it, and a big ass
Modified
battle axe.
centaur?
You said something. Minotaur or centaur?
Mummified minotaur
Ah, that thing.
on a throne.
I get those mixed up.
Is there some way we can tell if the mummy will come alive? And
Almost certainly, it's probably got something like, "How dare you disturb my sleep," and then attacks us when we try to take the gems. That's probably what's going to happen. Ah, a thought occurs to me. How long is it from here to the Minotaur's eye?
Maybe something like 40, 50 feet.
Ah, shit. Man, this would have been so fucking trolly if it was 30. So, do you guys want to check that out? I want to check it out.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I'm thinking we open this door and I charge.
All right, all right.
Let's go murder something.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do the sneaky sneak before you do that. I would like to attempt to hide behind the door. And then bam, as soon as he opens it. May I do so since I know where the worm thing is?
You may.
I'll wait for your mark, Vimir.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Sleuth? Sleuth.
And then I make dynamic entry.
All right. You push the door open and charge into the room. Roll initiative.
Fire.
Oh well, good time to crit fail.
I don't suppose I get a reaction to attack since I prepared for this.
I mean,
I don't recall you saying that you prepared an action.
Yeah, I said on his mark, I was holding my thing and I was sneaky sneak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you did.
Sorry, I probably should have worded that better.
do we get a surprise
Yeah.
round?
At this point, you're everybody. Let's shit in. Yo, Sleuth, you there?
Sleuth, we in Wombat right now. We's in the Wombat.
All right.
You know, you guys look around. That drow?
Fucking drow are so unreliable.
Yeah, that drow that appeared for 12 seconds, like a couple of minutes ago, is just gone now. Who knows?
I pressed it. Oh.
Did he even exist in the first place?
That's the reaction attack.
Perhaps the real drow was the friends we made along the way.
That hits.
Surbiton person.
I'll be back short.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run up to this thing. I have 45 feet of movement. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. I'm going to stab him.
All right.
Does a 21 hit?
A 21 hits.
That is 14 more slashing.
All right.
And I'm going to make that a stunning strike. Con save, please.
I don't think that passes.
It does not. It is now stunned. Assuming it can be stunned.
Let's actually double check that. It can in fact be.
Oh, good. So it'll be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, Under. Are Vimir's attacks considered magical?
They are not.
Okay,
That's next level.
Next level. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You notice as your blade kind of pierces flesh, that's a lot more resistance on it than the other grip you fought.
Of course it is. Okay. I'm then going to kick him. Oh, wait, no. I take that back. I'm going to stab him again.
All right.
Check.
Hey, I hear you. Does a 14 hit him?
Oh,
That
advantage.
hits.
Oh, that's right. Advantage.
Are we being
So
violent
does a 15
to...
hit him?
A 15 hits.
Okay.
Are we inflicting violence upon small, helpless creatures again?
Oh, this is
Big-
a dummy thick one.
Big helpless creature, so it's 12 additional slashing damage.
All right.
I am then going to Flurry of Blows. $14 and a 26.
Got an
Hit.
initiative of 10 with War Turtle.
Say again?
Initiative of 10 with
No,
War
not you,
Turtle.
the DM.
Oh.
How many hits?
2 hits.
Okay. That is shitty ass rolls. 12 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And that's it for me.
I feel like we get minimum damage a lot more frequently than max damage.
I mean, you
Actually,
know
I'm
what
not
they
sure
say,
if we...
ones on any kind of die are statistically more likely than.
On a D10, you'll get ones 70% of the time.
All right.
That is the wrong initiative order.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, I got the right spot in initiative. And the wrong spot.
Yeah, when did Brick Alpha get reinforcement?
He didn't. I accidentally had the wrong initiative in my clipboard. Callie's is correct.
I'm just back in the other room fighting their corpses, making sure they know what's up.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all good. All right.
He's stunned.
This Brick Alpha is going to proceed to writhe and make noises. Callie, you're up.
It appears to be helpless. I'll go ahead and fire.
Indeed. So you do.
Does 23 hit?
Unfortunately, it does.
Bye.
21 piercing. Unfortunate, it's not magical.
That sucks. Yes.
I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay.
He's stunned.
Oh, I know that. I pull out a dagger. Yes, I have a bow and dagger, and I'd be a sneaky break. That's it for me.
Sneaky Breaky with bow and dagger fires the dagger from the bow. All right. Zalira.
Is he prone or standing?
He's stunned.
It's standing but stunned.
Wonderful. I'm going to pop around the corner of Plot and shoot him in the mouth, or what passes for a mouth. There's a 19 hit.
A 19 hit.
$21.
All right.
Then, have we searched the room?
We know what's in it.
All right.
Oh,
Alright.
you might want to know there is a large ass mummified minotaur on the ceiling, sitting at some altar with
Yeah, I was
gems on
waiting
it
for that to wake
and a
up.
battle axe.
A throne.
Ooh.
And the
Um,
and the battle axe is on the floor in front of it.
Do we want that?
We'll take care
That's
of it
my turn.
after this.
That's my turn for now.
My turn?
War total.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and have it slash at him.
Are you though?
Okay.
Yes, he shall engage in the bopping.
The bopping and the booping.
So it's stunned, so I have advantage, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Bip it.
Bip, bip, biddly wap.
Bop it. Boop it. That
Bip, bap,
misses.
biddly wap. Ooh. Ooh, we got a
Well,
More
saucy
actually,
now-
it effectually glances off its hide.
Well, now I'm gonna attack it with my real weapon, my material.
Well, that hits.
Yes, more violence. And the violence works this time.
All right. That is damage.
Yep. That's my turn.
All right. It is now the turn of Mackerel.
So this big minute, no, that's a mummy. This big fat Grick is still.
Yes.
All right, shoot him.
Bold
Big
strategy.
fat
Let's see
Grick
if
is
it pans
kind of
out for him.
brick.
Yeah. Does the 16 hit?
Oh, you have advantage.
16.
Oh, that's right, I do hit. All right, I think that should be 2 hits.
Oh shit.
Forgot I had advantage.
No, not that. Not that. I mean, I was looking at the wrong Grick for its armor class.
And suddenly it became more difficult to hit.
What? Had the 28 AC?
No, not a 28, but the 27 hits. The 14 does not.
He gets advantage, so it's a 24 and a 27.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, those both hit.
All right. Well, there's the damage. That's a high roll.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It is also the Falme magic.
It is.
Yeah, that actually looked like it was more effective than most of your compatriot strikes.
Oh, well, I got lucky on the div. Let's see. Do I want to do anything else? Nah. All right, that'll be it.
All right. The mirror.
Okay. How's this guy looking, by the way?
He's still looking pretty beefy.
All right. Well, let's go with sword attack. So that is 15 more slashing damage.
All right.
And I'm going to need a con save from him because I'm going to try to stun lock him. Well, unfortunately, that is a pass. So I'm going to kick him.
And try again.
If I hit.
Oh, you hit.
Yo.
Great. So that is 10 more bludgeoning and another con save.
Hey, coffee.
Good evening.
What are you guys
I
doing?
don't believe that. We're playing D&D.
You're playing
Yep.
D&D.
If you look directly above you,
Yeah, I kind of assumed, but I don't know. It seemed early, but I guess
It's
time difference.
All right. Well, since he has failed that, he is still stunned, and I'm going to use a bonus action to attack him.
It's never
All
too
right.
early for D&D coffee.
Also, the less people. Maybe I think you guys restarted or something.
No, we started.
No, we're
11 more bludgeoning
chilling
damage as my guy continues to beat the living shit out of this punching bag in front of him.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. It continues to be stunned. Callie.
Hey, remember that time that I said that I drew my dagger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw my bow, and I'm gonna draw my other dagger. I'm gonna stab a bitch. Twice!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Booming Blade on the first attack.
All right.
I don't think that went well.
That does not hit.
Offhand attack. I have advantage. And it does not matter.
I would have found it funnier if it was a double nat one.
That's it for me. So I attempted to go all style, and that was my problem. That's it.
Yeah, you're all flash
style,
and no
no sauce.
substance.
Yeah.
All style, no sauce.
God, it would have been funny if you stabbed the shit out of the monk.
I have an AC of 20. I mean, I'm that wriggly.
He's that groovy
hero?
dude.
So second verse, same as the first. Now put me in a cave so I can put him in a hearse.
26?
.20 damage.
Mm.
How far is this thing away from me? Like 20
About
feet? 50?
30 feet.
I'm gonna walk
It's
up
a
to it.
creature.
How big? Like, can I reach the places I've been shooting? To just walk up and pull my own bolts out of it?
I mean, it is classified as size large.
Alright,
Yeah, you'd be able to.
wonderful. Would this count as swift hands use an object? And I have a bonus action that I might as well use. Alright, I'm just gonna take my bolt out after I shoot it.
All right.
Doing the one bolt challenge.
You didn't go
can you
Laura
beat
Croft on him?
D&D with only one bolt?
He's gonna stab it repeatedly with that one bolt. That's what's gonna happen.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right.
Well, my spiritual weapon's still hanging around, so it's just gonna take another swing.
That hits. All right.
And then a swing with my material.
I should say the creature is now bloody. Yep.
Well, that was a low roll, but okay. It's my turn.
All right. Next up, I believe, is Mackerel.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
Pew pew.
That's 2 hits. And all right.
Well, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Do you believe it is now Vamir's turn? Vamir?
Oh no, not
Sorry.
Underdark.
Ah, sorry about that.
You're good.
All
Hey,
right.
connection problems is my shtick.
No, I didn't have my headphones on. I'm going to stab him.
Bold play. Let's see how it pans out for him.
I'm going to stab
You know,
him
guys, I'm going to
repeatedly.
call it now. That hits. I'm going to call it now, guys. His next attack is going to be a kick.
So it's 9 slashing, and I'm going to make that another stunning strike.
All right.
Because this guy just isn't going to get a turn.
Damn.
He's not going to get a turn. So I'm going to stab him again.
He's ugly.
All right.
He doesn't deserve turns.
Does a 14 hit him?
He 14 does not hit.
Okay. Then I kick him.
But that does not hit.
Okay. That's it for me.
That must be the same part of height that I was trying to stab. It's double thick.
Yeah.
All right. The Alpha Grick continues to do nothing. Callie.
I'm gonna re-engage my breakdancing with the switchblades, which will be a booming performance, starting with booming blade.
Followed by several natural ones in a row.
I stab a bitch, and he go boom.
All right, you hit him.
He'd be taking 22 damage, 6 of which is thunder. And I'm gonna stab him with my offhand dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Does 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
Damn! This guy double thick.
He dummy chonky.
Mm-hmm. That's it for me.
All right.
So
Zalira.
I'm gonna take the bolt I just pulled out of this guy, back up a couple steps, load it, and I'm gonna shoot him again in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Does a
that
20
hit?
hit? $12 damage. That's bad.
All right.
And I'm gonna repeat the process. Take the bolt out, check it for damage, take a step back, and that's my turn.
Yay,
It's gonna
it's
be
your
the, it's gonna be the most efficient bolt I've ever used.
A third 18 in a row.
That cuts
That
some
hits.
mustard, right? Huzzah! I was about to go like, oof.
All right.
And I kind of want to do inflict wounds, but it's just being. No, I'll do inflict.
Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch.
The war
Does his
turtle
hand
does.
smell bad?
The war turtle uses pursuit. Pursuit always hits. There is no way he can miss. Oh my gosh!
That was a bad touch.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I think I'm just gonna stick with my Ukla. Ukla, whatever it is.
Ah, yes, the ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
A magnificent choice.
Yeah, I'm finding it weird to see that this cleric is better at beating people over the head with a stick than with his god's power.
Must be one
Also,
of
what
them
kind of cleric are
newfangled
you?
war.
He's not a very godly cleric.
I'm a life cleric.
Life clerics
Cleric?
get inflict wounds? Neato.
Every cleric does.
I'm
Oh,
a
right.
healer, but
I'm a healer, except for when I'm
a
not.
healer.
Sometimes
Yeah.
to save a life, you gotta take one.
All right.
If I
Mackerel?
heal him badly enough, it counts as an attack.
yeah.
A necromancer's just a really late healer.
All right. I'm gonna keep pew-pewing him with my magical finger.
Mm-hmm. Do me a favor and please get 2 nat 20s.
Roll
Alright.
with advantage. Roll with advantage.
Oh well, those weren't nat 20s, but they were both 17.
Close enough.
Why do I keep getting rolls that add up to 50? This is like the second time in a row.
Because
I don't know.
reasons.
They both hit, though.
All right. Well, there's her damage.
All right. Pete, maybe the 50 is referring to the percent chance of you getting feeble-minded on Saturday.
Oh yeah, there we go. That seems a little low.
50% you, 50% literally anything else.
Like in the entirety of the planet.
Yeah. All right. Vamir.
Stabby, stabby, stabby. Also, I'm out of key, so no more stunning.
Oh boy. I'm in danger.
Okay.
As are you.
Stunning revelation.
I mean, I'm not really that much in danger, but
That hits.
for 12 more slashing, then I'm going to kick him.
All right.
For 10 bludgeoning, and I'm going to kick him again. I crit him. For 15 bludgeoning.
All right. Yeah, this thing's looking pretty mangled.
And that's it for me. He
All
is
right.
no longer stunned.
All right. Grick Alpha, excited to no longer be getting its ass whooped, is going to attempt to eat Callie.
Really? He's not going to attack the monk that has kept him stunned for 3 rounds?
I mean, he's going for the easy prey.
I have no armor on. I'm literally wearing robes.
That does not hit.
Tail misses you.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cunning dodge. That hits.
Cunning dodge.
Oh, was it uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I always get
All
those
right.
confused too.
Does it still hit?
It does hit.
All right, all right.
Damages have on my end. Ooh, that's some big chungus damage. Oof. Off.
All right. All right. Just one more attack now. This time it's gonna try to bite you with its beak.
Ow, that hurts a lot. Is that blood? Oh,
Yeah. What?
nothing.
The tentacle that he hit you with was slashing. This beak here is piercing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the rogue is in danger. It's in dire danger, but he's still up.
All right. That concludes the Grick's turn. Zalira?
I'm still up. I'm not dead.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Callie?
Ooh. Not wanting to back out of a challenge this time, I'm gonna aim. No, fuck aiming. I'm just gonna stab a bitch. Fuck it. I'm gonna
No
booming
longer have
blade the
advantage.
boy. I think that hits.
It does in fact hit.
Yeah, so the breakdance has blood splattering all over, half of which is mine. It takes 24 damage, 6 of which is thunder. And if it's not dead, I'm gonna
All right.
bonus action fuck off.
All right. You bonus action fuck off. Do you want to
Disengage.
fuck off through the secret passage or fuck off westward
Where the
down a
party is.
small tunnel?
Wherever the party is. I want as many bodies as between me and that fucking spooky thing as possible.
Okay, we'll call that the secret passage.
Yeah, that didn't work out well.
I think it worked out pretty well. Oh. Blurry vision.
all?
That's it for me. Arms are
Alright.
weak.
Zalira.
Since looking pretty beat up.
Yeah. It's looking like it's not gonna last much longer.
I'm gonna shoot it.
You can try.
Ally and melee of it.
Yes, there is a the mirrors in melee.
19
Doing
damage.
my best Agent K impression.
19 damage.
All right.
And I would like to retrieve my bolt again.
All right.
Um, What else do I have? Oh, that's my turn.
All right. War turtle.
Same thing. Spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. Innovative. That hits.
And now material weapon. Unless someone would rather me heal.
That hits. All right.
And that's my turn.
All right, Mackerel.
I'm gonna keep on blasting them.
All right.
I was off by 1.
Still got him.
Should be ashamed of
2 hits.
yourself not getting that crit, you punk ass.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah.
Vamir?
Stab. Slashing. And then a kick. 11 bludgeoning. And another kick.
That does not hit.
I agree.
Is that all?
That's all.
All right. This thing is going to attempt to beat you with its tail.
Beat me.
Yes, beat you, Vamir.
Okay.
It's going to attempt to whack your ass. And it
Miss.
fails. It's going to try to whip you with its tentacles.
Hey, that actually hits me.
All right. There we go.
Barely, but it hits me.
Cutting words.
I use my reaction to cough.
Smoke him if you got him.
Blood.
18 slashing damage.
Okay.
And now it's going to attempt to bite you with its massive beak.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
And it fails miserably. All right,
Also, I'm
Callie,
bloodied.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were 2 HP away from oofing me there.
Neato. Note to self, Grick alphas aren't fucking useless.
Not when they're stun locked.
All right,
Should've
yeah,
gone
Callie,
monk so
you're
I
up.
could double.
Oh, was that me?
You're
Yes,
up.
Callie. Asia.
I'm gonna go ahead and cough up a bit more blood. Try to ignore the big ass chest cavity that I have that's oozing blood. I'm a fire, but not before trying to be sneaky bitty.
All right.
I'm not sure if that's successful stealth, but I will fire anyway. Do I have advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Feels bad. There's blood all over my vision. My vision blurry. I'm gone. Bye.
Yeah, the blood has made your fingers a little slippery. The arrow fires a little earlier than you had intended.
Yeah.
Missing the target.
That's it for me.
Zalira?
I'm going to bonus action disengage, back up a step, and shoot it. There's a 20 hit.
A 20 hits.
26 damage. That is close to max.
All right. A ripperoni pepperoni. You guys now got some Grick bologna. It
Hey,
drops
that's
dead to the
great.
ground.
Great, I hate it.
I'd like to retrieve my bolt and double tap it. With the same bolt, just to make sure. It is a very
Oh, cool.
efficient. It is a very efficient bolt.
I'm gonna close what wounds I can with my healer's kit.
Who would like me to heal them, and for how much?
Blaze.
I could use some healing.
I could use about 20. I could take an hour actually. but I'll also take 20. Let me use a healer's kit on you before you heal. Yeah, you'll go ahead and pick up 11, Vimir.
Oh, okay. I am no longer bloodied, just normally injured.
I am still bloody.
So all the parties patching themselves up.
Cure wounds on the bloodied person.
While the party's patching up, Zalir is going to speak for the first time and just say, I have a question.
What? Thank you, Lord Turtle.
Would help make what is the word? Camouflage for me. Is it always smell bad?
Camouflage? What?
Stick in cloak and
What?
dirt.
That twig there? What is that?
Uh,
Oh my god, I thought that smell was a freaking worm. Is that? Ugh. I
What are we looking at?
prestidigitate you. I prestidigitate you. I clean you.
So it's a drow in leather armor with a cloak that looks like they haven't bathed for like 3 days.
Yes,
And
you are
there's just
now bathed
random-
by magic.
And there's just sticks hanging out of the cloak.
Okay, I can't help the sticks.
That was part of camouflage.
It makes you stick out like sore thumb. Could smell you a mile away. I just haven't been paying attention. That could also be the blood loss. Can we take a nap? We should take a nap. I highly suggest we take a nap. And that's
What kind
not
of
just
nap?
because I almost died there.
I have questions. Who are you? Why are you here?
We can answer all that over the course of a short rest. Why don't we go to the Noblin bunker and rest there?
Noblin.
Yes, Noblins, little green shits. I think there's still a couple bodies that you could see.
Little green shit. That sounds like illness, not a creature.
Well, I'm looking at the party. I've given my recommendation.
What are everyone else's thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm good just to rest here.
I just would rather not rest to the big heaping pile of gross stuff that's oozing out viscera.
Yeah, but we already found one, shifty guy. Are we sure we want to leave the loot unguarded?
I suppose. I use my action to mage armor myself. I'll take off
Who
my
is
leather
shifting?
armor.
Who is shifting?
Shifty.
Yeah, his name was Weasel. It had Weasel in it. He's got to be a shifty guy. His name has Weasel in it.
Yeah,
In
anyone
fact-
who will cop to that name, I'm not sure I'd want to trust them very far.
Actually, I'm going to look at the spell book, Gilbert. Does it have a name on it?
Jeremy.
Let me
Mortimer
check.
and Kane.
Give me a second.
This is strange name. Weasel is small furry creature, yes?
Yeah, it's the paper here rather yellowed, and you can kind of make out it's apparently the property of a wizard by the name of Gary Stew.
Huh. I'll keep that in mind. It's written in ink, right?
Yeah, but based on the paper, this is real old.
Old enough to where, it might suffer some damage.
It's written in the blood of orphans.
What?
I rip the name of Gary Stew.
I'm not sure I follow what you're asking.
Okay, so basically I'm doing that thing like you steal a library book or you don't turn it in for a very, very long time and you peel off a thing that indicates that it belonged to someone. I'm ripping out the name of Gary Stew. Oh, actually, wait, no.
Okay.
He could be infamous. It could be worth far more. Never mind.
Wait, so are you ripping out the
No, I don't. I don't do anything. I think
Okay.
about it. Yeah. So short rest. Could I have my spotter on the lookout and close the secret door?
Yeah, sure.
That sounds like the plan, right, Vimir?
Sounds fine to me.
Alrighty. Radio.
All right. What's your watch order?
It's a short rest. It's 1 hour long.
Spotter.
Yeah,
Spotter's perception is
I'm
not great.
sorry. My brain kind of stopped working there for a second. All right, yeah, you're give me a second.
What are the odds a spotter doesn't see whatever's out there? You know?
All right. Your long rest, short rest. Your short rest goes off without a hitch.
Huzzah.
Cool.
Alright, I'm happy.
Alright. Now we can try and loot the room and kill that mummy thing if it comes to life.
Yep.
Okay. How heavy are battle axes typically? Like under 10 pounds, right?
Something like that.
I think two-edged weapons are usually in the ballpark of 8 to 10. I think the great sword is the heaviest at 12, something like that.
Sounds right.
Instead of one of us picking it up, I could try to mage hand it. Alternatively, we could all just take ready actions and fire upon it.
You are. What is word?
I am Callie.
I throw a
Callie is
rock at the axe.
All right, make an attack roll.
Am I proficient with rocks?
It's level 5
I
commoner.
mean, yeah, probably. Okay, you hit the axe.
Do you want me to roll damage?
Do you want to damage it?
No, I'm just trying to move it to see if the, upside down minotaur
Mummy.
comes to life just from disturbing the axe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you hit the axe with a rock, and you hear the clang of metal on stone. Nothing else happens.
Paranoid.
Why should
Paranoid is word. Paranoid is word. You are paranoid. I'm
I
just gonna
dismiss
walk over
Spoder.
and take the axe.
And I have Spoder reappear on the seat of the Minotaur.
It's not paranoia if they're actually out to get you.
Okay. What's the spawning distance of your familiar?
10 feet. I would have moved closer.
It's 20 feet in the air.
Then I will have the spider slowly climb its way up.
Okay, climbs its way onto the upside down throne on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it there on standby. I'm gonna wait for the trap to go off. That's your cue, Zelaria. Take the thing.
I wasn't waiting for a cue. I was just walking over.
Callie then dies of old age. What race are you?
Wood elf. It's gonna take a very, very long time.
Callie
You're
then
still-
dies of old age several hundred years later, the trap never having gone off.
Ah, but it's cursed. It's cursed. So you have
I'm
in your
gonna s-
possession
I'm
a
gonna
battle
sniff it.
axe.
I'm gonna sniff it. Does it smell cursed?
Wait. Why does she have a battle axe now?
I
She
was just
said that
walking
she
over to
took
take
it.
the battle axe.
It's 20 feet up in the air.
I have rope and
Oh.
climb speed
It's
and a grappling hook.
okay. Yeah, okay, guys. To reiterate, everything here is on the ceiling.
Right.
I'm gonna mage hand a rope to tie it.
I'm
You can pull on it. Do you want to pull on it?
Zalira said she had a
grappling hook.
spider climb, right?
Oh, okay. So you
No, I have a climbing speed, not spider climb.
Oh, you have climbing speed?
Yes. I also have a grappling hook and 250 feet of rope.
that's a lot of
Okay,
rope.
yeah. Yeah, you'd probably be able to get that down.
All right, no traps.
I mean, you're using like the hook to kind of like fish it down.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
can roll
yeah.
athletics if you want.
Actually, just make an attack roll for me. The improvised weapon. Just to see if you
That's
can like hook it.
strength, dexterity.
Either one. I'll consider for this purpose as a finesse.
I'll go dex.
All right, yeah. You are able to get it hooked.
All right, I will give it a tug.
All right. So as you begin trying to pull it down towards you, you notice that it's falling towards the ceiling as you lift up part of it.
What?
Okay, so you know when you like you know when you say you grab something by one end and you start lifting it, the other end stays down at the ground.
The
It's doing
gravity
that but with the ceiling.
is break. The gravity is what is word? Break. Broken? Bro. It break gravity. Can I climb up it or will it not support my weight of 160 pounds with all the gear?
You don't think that this would support your weight.
Alright, is there a way I can hook the grappling hook onto the... Is it a single-bladed axe? Or is it the completely impractical double-bladed like Gimli has?
Single.
Can I hook it into the bottom of the, not the haft, the head? Like where the haft turns into the head?
Yeah, I kind of figured that's where you were hooking it in the first place.
Alright, assuming that's where the most of the weight is, I'll just tug it from there.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm just going to try and get it to where the grappling hook is pulling directly on the majority of the weight.
Okay.
So that I don't have problems pulling it. And I'm just going to tug it down.
All right. Yeah, you're able to pull it down to you. It kind of
Alright.
drops after about 10 feet of you pulling it and clatters to the ground.
I will pick it up and sniff it. Does it smell cursed?
Well, as you pick it up in your hands, it does not feel magical. It smells like iron.
It's okay. And I will hand it to Callie, who seemed to want it earlier.
You see Callie like right in the stages of trying to hide behind this. Oh, okay. Grabs it with Mage Hand and puts it on the other side of the secret passage thing.
Who just moved me?
I did. Alright. Do we want body?
We want gems specifically. Is there anything else
Ooh.
here in this
Is there gem?
what did you call it? Throne? Is there anything valuable in this throne? Is it stone? Is it gold? What we got?
Well, do there 20 feet above you is an upside down stone throne. There is a minotaur of a mummy with gems embedded into its eyes.
We want those gems, right? I'm willing to take those gems. I'm gonna hold my action to attack if this thing reacts. I'm gonna Mage Hand 30 feet away from it to take a gem. That is what I would like to do.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
gonna
can you
look for-
repeat that? Like you keep breaking up on mine.
He wants to pop the gems out with Mage Hand and prepare a ready action to shoot the Minotaur if it starts moving.
I can
Oh,
manipulate
okay.
the Mage Hand with the bonus action.
All right. So
I'm.
you
We go with this? We
I
go with
want to
this,
find a
guys?
spot to toss a grappling hook onto the throne and climb up myself.
Mad lad.
I ready Toll Dead in case it comes.
Radio. I do the thing. I yoink a gem.
all right. Are you gonna go for the right eye or the left eye first?
Which is the prettiest?
Well, one is a banded agate, and the other is zircon.
I'm not a gemologist, but I do have historical knowledge, which tells me the monetary value of art objects more than a century old. Which one seems more valuable?
Well, you think it'd be the zircon.
Yoink.
All right. As the hand approaches the left eye of the Minotaur,
It is invisible hand.
grabs hold of the zircon.
Oh.
It pops it out and hands it to you.
No, I'm not gonna touch it yet. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put it in a pocket. Yeah, Mage Hand the pot into my pocket. It is in my pocket, and I get the other gem.
All right.
Grappling hook away.
As your hand approaches the right eye, grabs hold of the gem, pops it out. Nothing happens.
This is my face. How is this thing not attacking? Is there anything else valuable?
You are the paranoid.
Is there anything else valuable, obviously valuable, on this mummy?
Not that you can say.
I'm gonna go ahead and undo some of the wraps. Fuck it. If I'm desecrating a body, I might as well desecrate it all the way.
I'm just gonna grappling hook my way up there.
All right, you grapple hook your way up there.
At about 10 feet, I'm gonna swing so that if gravity does flip for me, I'm not falling head first into the ceiling.
Okay. Yeah, make an acrobatics check for me.
Yes.
Pull it off as the gravity changes on you. All right, yeah, you're able to keep yourself from falling flat on your face.
Doesn't have to be pretty as long as it works.
Mm-hmm. And it most certainly worked.
All right, and then I will assist in the desecration of this corpse.
All right. What part of it are you guys attempting to unbandage first?
The head. That's probably got the most valuable things. Followed by the family
right.
jewels. Followed by the lower abdomen, then the chest.
Wait.
I'm just going top down.
The family jewel. So you're gonna get its like crotch next.
I'm just going top down.
Callie doesn't understand the meaning of family jewels, but he knows where it is.
All right. Yeah, you guys
I'm
start
going top down.
desecrating this. Okay, you hop down from the
No,
stone
top
throne.
down.
Oh, top down. My mistake.
Head to feet.
All right, yeah. You guys unbandage the head, and you see there, underneath the wrapping, visage of a dead minotaur. Bones still covered in a desiccated, leathery skin.
So I think Sith gets next.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off a quick detect magic.
All right. So you cast Detect Magic, and you see that the ceiling is magical.
Nothing else of interest.
Nothing else of interest.
Then I will proceed as planned.
All right. Yeah, you continue to strip down this minotaur. There is now a naked, desiccated minotaur corpse sitting on a stone throne with bandages lying about it.
There's nothing else of value.
Not that you see.
Who the fuck leaves jewels on a guy's eyes when they're dead?
Does
Who does that?
does this seem like something that would be in the real world equivalent to a pharaoh or some sort of mummified ruler or other affluent and significant person?
Make me a history check.
I would like to minimally cover this gentleman to where his giblets are not, exposed.
I'm just tossing the bandages back on. I don't care where it lands.
All right.
10 for the history.
Yeah, you kind of look at this and you don't think this is really a pharaoh, or honestly, given the design of, well, the purpose of this dungeon's history as far as you've heard, it doesn't make any logical sense why it's here. It's weird, it's random. There's a mummy on a throne on the ceiling. Nothing about that makes sense.
There's a mummy on a throne on the ceiling.
Yep. And the ceiling reverses gravity or something, I think.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna set my backpack down on the side of the throne, like on the arm or whatever. Take my notebook out, jot a few notes. Make a really bad but really quick sketch of the Minotaur.
All right. You like are you using like painter's tools or something, or
No, just parchment and ink.
okay, yeah, you sketch out a picture of this minotaur sitting naked upon its stone throne.
Okay, I would like to make clear, I do cover this gentleman. Just his, giblets. Because I'm not going to
Okay.
fucking wrap everything. This is so bizarre. I can't be the only one expecting a fight. I guess we get to have our cake and eat it too.
But I wanted a fight. So no cake for War Torn.
We'll get cake later. We'll just keep
Just
on walking until we
treasures.
find it.
Are the walls
Excuse me,
of
guys.
this?
I need to step away for a second.
Uh-oh, he's gonna get a voice changer. And then the Minotaur mummy thing is gonna come alive and he's gonna like role play as him. It's gonna be crazy.
So, what do you do? Why are you here?
We plunder. We take valuable things. We go to
Oh,
Skull
you are
Port.
thieves.
Well, if no one owns it, we're not thieves. We're adventurers. The polite term is adventurers.
Well, the term you're looking for is legitimate salvage.
There you go. I mean, no one was using those gems, right?
A late thief is a thief.
Nah. What good is this gonna do for the dead?
No need to worry. I am also a thief. Secret is safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could tell you be sneaky breaky.
A what?
You also seem to be aloof. That's all right.
I
like
am not. I am not studying language long.
God. That's okay. Your bow's good. Your aim's well. It just hit me. We hardly know this girl. Is she like with us, guys?
Who?
I think that's what's going on.
I am in company. Yes. I think everyone is in company. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody is missing.
But there were a couple people they wandered off. They said they used a bathroom and then they never came back. It's kind of bad. This place is dangerous.
If they coming back, they might try to kill.
No, you'll be fine.
Is a common excuse where I come from.
Oh,
All right, I'm back.
No
Sorry
way.
about
No
that.
one would ever do that.
I have 4, 5 times have tried. Not me. Other people try to. Usually stab. Not very well. They are not the smart.
Mhm. Well, we reached the dead end. We looted the shit, and I think we should go.
Reached the dead end?
Yeah, the secret entrance thing. It does it continue to go?
Yeah, there's a passageway on the west wall.
Oh, let's go.
Are the walls smooth stone, kind of rough?
So, most of the room you're in right now is smooth work stone. The western wall is rough stone, and so is the tunnel that it leads into. The area you guys have been in since you fought the goblins has been alternating between rough and smooth.
I'm going to take my grappling hook down and just find a safe spot to climb down. I do have a climb speed, but I don't know which is the best wall for that. Probably the rough part on the west.
Yeah, you're able to find a spot to climb down.
Wonderful.
Radio. To the west, I suppose.
All right.
I just missed a Spoder. Spoder was still in the chair.
You guys walk west. You go down as you begin to follow this winding passage, carved stone. You reach a T-junction. About 5 feet to your right, or east, I should say, is a smooth stone hallway, about 50 feet long, with a passage on the north end of it. There are a pair of dead gricks on the floor of this hall. To your north is
So it's the way
a
we came in.
passage. Yes. Yes, this is the way you came in.
We
Damn
are
it.
in
I was
circle.
hoping I could trick you to walking in a circle.
So to the north,
To the north is the way you got into this whole section.
so we did reach a dead end. Damn it!
No, you went in a
It's not.
circle.
It's not. End is not dead. Everything in end is dead.
Yeah, it makes it a dead end. We already did everything, I think.
It's not a dead end, it's a cul-de-sac.
Wall is.
You got me
Wall is
there.
Wall is not
We have
dead.
deaded
Wall is
the
never
end.
alive.
We have deaded the end.
The late thief is strange.
At least we aren't dead in the end.
No,
Oh,
well,
we'll
it's
all
not
be
the end,
dead
is
in
it?
the end. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
Speak
have
for
you
yourself.
never run a one-shot with Gilbert?
Let's keep moving
To where?
to
Forward.
places where we have not gone
Well, we
yet.
need to get to Skullport, so we need to find some a way down to the next level.
Uh,
So if I recall, there
Skullport.
was like one hallway out of the. So I assume we go back out of the rough corridor into the work, like the masonry area, with the goblin barracks.
That sounds good to me.
True.
All right, yeah, you guys make it out there into the Goblin Barracks. What do you all do?
Thank you, Kelly. I was looking for that.
Ooh.
I think you're suggesting
On the
that we
map.
go to the thing left of the 30-foot spiked pitfall trap.
I mean, we haven't gone that way yet. It's not an obvious circle like the other path, so yeah.
Let's go.
Just a second. Okay. On the map. Okay. Where did you say you're going? The which tunnel?
The one jetting
angled,
off 45 degree.
yeah, the angled tunnel to the left of the spike trap.
All right, all right. You guys walk down that tunnel, and it turns to the southeast. Continue to follow it. 30 feet from where it turns out of sight, you see a door.
I go to the end of the door.
All right.
I pop my familiar on the other side of the door.
All right, you pop it on the other side of the door. So, in this room, on the far side, I should say, yes, in this room, far side from you on the west wall, is a large fresco.
I could go
In
for
the
a
middle
large
of the
fresco
room?
right now.
In the middle of the room is an open pit, and you can see kind of throughout this room the remains of what looked like a camp. Pretty typical adventure setup for a dungeon.
Oh, so the pit isn't super deep? It's just like a fireman's pit or something?
I don't know. Have you walked up to the pit?
A spoder crawls to the pit.
All right. So, walks over to the pit and looks
dies.
over. It's a 10-foot wide pit, and down at the bottom You see,
Oh, is it one of those bugs that like throws sand at you and drive you down deeper
What?
to the center? I hate those fucking campers.
What? No. You see a very pale, rough-looking half elf, kind of
Still look
pacing around the
alive?
bottom. Just a second.
Another member of that group that other guy talked.
Maybe.
I'm probably gonna do something really stupid. And if I think that there's a chance of saving her, I'm probably gonna try to save her.
Please do.
And then I get brutally attacked because it's a trap.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry about all the distractions. I said there was a rather pale-looking half elf pacing around the bottom.
On the bottom.
Right.
You mean
I-
itself?
Of this pit.
Oh, the pit. Okay.
Yeah, are there signs of life? Is she moving? He moving?
He. Yeah, he's moving around. He's pacing around the bottom. He looks like real pale, like unhealthily pale.
Could I make some kind of check to see if this is by now malnutrition or some magical effect? I don't know.
Yeah. I'll give you the choice. Make a knowledge religion or knowledge arcana check.
I'll go with Arcana.
All right. Maybe he's like malnourished or sick. He could also probably be undead.
Oh. Is there some
Kind of a range
intelligence
there.
with his movements, or is it like a zombie?
He looks like a man who's impatient, walking around.
Oh,
Like he's pacing.
okay. Is there anything else in this room?
Not that you can see.
Alrighty.
I
I'll tell the party what I see, and then search the door for traps.
can cast Detect Evil and Good if you want to know if he's undead. Is he within 30 feet though?
No.
I check for traps. I assume it's not trapped. I try to open the door.
Okay. Yeah, the door opens.
All right.
I,
It's a
I
little
can
squeaky.
That's fine.
I can see.
All right. You guys enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just ditching the pale guy? Or is he in the room?
He's in the room.
He's in the pit.
If the party wants a scout, I'll go ahead. Otherwise, I'm gonna hang back 20 feet behind the back row.
That sounds fine with me. If you want to pop that thing you were talking about, War Turtle, go ahead.
Can I get to 30 feet within 30 feet of without jumping into the
Yeah, you can.
pit? Then I'll get up to the pit like with 30 feet and then no, I'll cast Detect Evil Good now so he doesn't hear me and then get there.
All right. Are there verbal components to this?
Yeah, that's why I'm casting it outside the room.
All right. You cast the spell.
And then I walk up to the pit because it lasts 10 minutes.
All right.
Now I know if he's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead.
Yeah.
And
as I don't think that it detects if they're actually evil. Can you send me that text block? Yeah, it doesn't detect their alignment.
Then maybe I was thinking about the paladin thingy.
The paladin thing does that, but only with strong good and evil.
Yeah, like if something's strongly associated with like a demon, it's gonna smell stanky, but it's not just like a, you
If
know,
if
Jim
there's a
the used car salesman is an evil prick. It doesn't go off on him.
I don't know. Have you met used car salesman?
It depends on how evil he is and how many demonic contracts he's made. Yeah, this
Used
guy
car
does
salesman's a bit of
register
all.
as undead, and as you approach, he looks up at you and says, "Hey, I could use some help getting out of this hole."
I'll tell my party that he asked for help politely, but he is.
Fuck it. I'll give it my first impressions with insight. Does he seem like he's totally gonna oof us as soon as we help him up? Let me make the insight check. Sorry.
Sure.
Did we get the name of the other?
Yeah, his name was Weasel something.
Yeah, Kalim the Weasel.
Right. So this
Are
guy
you
has
friends?
said one sentence to you, and he asks you to help him up.
Yeah, body
don't
language. I'm
think
looking
you can
for.
draw that kind of information from that kind of interaction.
I'm looking for body language. His eye movements. You know, is he looking at us like targets, or oh god, it's help? Thank God.
And while Kali's studying him, I'll kind of look over the tomb like, are you aware that you're undead?
All right. Yeah, Callie does not seem like he's, he doesn't have like a glint in his eyes like he's plotting a murder. Sorry, what was that you said under?
I kind of lean over after he asks for help, and are you aware that you're undead?
Kind of looks down at himself. I don't think I am.
According to detect evil and good, you are. Sorry.
I just woke up down here after a fight with some of my party members.
Could you tell us about these party members of yours? We might have run into one of him, and we're not sure.
Yeah, I was a cleric, working for the fine fellows of Daggerford group.
You
My
cut
name
off
is
for
he
me.
Alex
of
Dirk.
was he of what is small grade thing you say? Noblin. Was he of Noblin? I
Wait,
am
did he say he was a paladin?
I'm
What?
unsure what Noblin
Cleric.
is, but
Oh,
So you were part of the fine fellows of Daggerford, you say?
Yeah.
Do you know a person going by the name Kalim?
The weasel.
His face kind of darkens a bit. Yeah, I know that asshole.
Was he the guy that? Oh,
You know, it's funny because we ran into Kalim as he was hiding from some Grick here. He didn't mention anybody else.
Not surprising. He abandoned us a day or two before we got to this spot. Not even sure where he
that
went.
sounds.
Disappeared.
You know, he kind of
Damn
struck me as
coward.
that kind of person.
I know, right? Spineless ass.
Oh, here, I got some rope. I can help you out of there.
I'm gonna start tying a loop in the rope so we can put his feet in it if he wants, and tossing it down. I've got enough strength to pull him out.
All right. All right.
I guess
just a sec.
Bobby's making his way up. Does he appear to be wounded?
Yeah, you can kind of see that on his back. Uh, there's like a spot between his arm around the shoulder blade region. There's a stab wound there, rather deep looking one. Yeah, as he with your help as he kind of climbs out of the pit, he's like, "Thanks, guys."
Yeah, you appear to be wounded. Why don't I treat you right quick?
Was that the stab wound that killed you? Turned you
Uh,
into dead?
he kind of like looks over his shoulder, like he's trying to see something on his back.
I
Sword
minor
does,
image the appearance of what it looks like.
sword does
Oh,
not turn person into zombie.
damn. Yeah, that looks like it got me.
I
Did they
can
have a name,
close it.
friend?
That's all I can really do.
This stab wound is from assassin. Is he of assassin? Or is he use bigger swords?
That would have been my comrades. We had a dispute over
Uh,
treasure sharing.
it is sound more than dispute.
Yeah.
Eh.
Look, you guys helped me out of that pit, and well, I was hoping you
Are
guys could help
you
me hunt them down and uh, help me kill them. I don't have
I,
much on me, clearly.
I can help. I can help. I'm good at not finding, but uh, I'm good at killing. I am also good at stealing. More good at stealing than killing, but I can do both.
Do you think they went deeper, or do you think they went up to the surface?
These assholes probably went deeper. They were pretty interested in getting some of the treasure on the lower levels.
Yeah. Well, it so happens we're also looking to get deeper as well. I think, I can't say that we'd be out of our way to help you, but if along our travels we find these folks, we'll definitely, I think we'll be more than happy to take care
Can
of
I
them.
make an insight check to kind of try to get the idea? Is he looking for justice here, or is he basically just looking for revenge? Like is this
Uh,
is he
I
on the level?
all
What
right.
what
I
difference
have
is there?
I have
A
a
big
question.
difference.
Are you of words language is strange. Are you of
Oh,
good person or uh mean? Per- mean is right word, right? Yes. Are you of good person or of mean person?
hold on a second. Need a quick second here. Under's question there includes some information that I accidentally forgot to have a tab open for.
Well,
It did not
Gilbert,
include it here in the notes.
way to have not everything open in its own tab and planned out ahead of time. Jeez. There's only like 17 million options.
All right, so right. As for the, you said your insight check was to determine like is he out for justice or revenge?
Yeah, like is he actually an aggrieved party, or is this like was he like stabbed in the back because he was betrayed by people he trusted, or was this just like a bunch of looters and, you know, rather villainous activity, and he just happened to be someone that got killed because, you know, villains are as villains are. You know, is he asking for our help to, you know, bring justice to the world, to help his soul rest, or is he just looking to kill some fucks? You know, is he does he appear to be motivated by justice, or does he appear to be motivated by just purely revenge?
And I'm just straight up asking him if he's good or evil.
So that with the knowledge that he's an undead in his behavior, you're pretty sure that he is a revenant, and that given his tone, body language, everything, somewhere between justice and revenge. Like they did kill him in cold blood, from the way it sounds.
It's a fuzzy gray area that leaves people
Yeah.
pissed off for all of eternity.
Yeah. Kind of a fuzzy gray area on that.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him what his name is.
Oh, he already introduced himself as Halith Gark. Or Garky. Pretty sure it's just Gark. There's no accent.
Can you repeat that? Hellas Darky?
Oh, yeah, give me a second while I type that out.
Thank you. You know I'm terrible with any fantasy name.
Oh, we can definitely help you on your quest to find justice for your untimely demise.
Does he
If you
answer
guys
if he's
don't
good
want
or
to,
evil?
you don't even need to help me kill them. If I could just tag along, that'd be a help too.
I can killing. I can kill. Did he answer if he's good or evil?
I think he answered it by saying nothing. I am serious about patching that up. I can clean it and close that wound. I really would like to do that.
I mean, if I'm dead, it doesn't really bother me at this point.
It bothers me. I hope you don't mind.
Is it an open wound or has it closed over and started to scar?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got
It
nothing.
looks like it's open and all the blood drained out a while ago.
Yeah. Assuming he's undead, I can still heal him with the healer's kit. The 0 represents his hit die. I don't know how much hit die he has, and if he is missing any hit points, he would heal that much plus his number of hit die points.
Right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're able to help him there. Kind of stitch the wound shut.
So, what weapon do you fancy? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
No, I hear you.
Was there a weapon in the pit?
No, he has pretty much no equipment other than like the armor he's wearing.
I will give him my longsword and dagger, and he can do with
Didn't
that
we
what
also
he
just
wants.
like find a big great axe?
Yeah, we did.
I don't have it. I gave it to Callie.
I can grab it. It's a short walks away. Why would I want to keep a heavy ass great axe I'm never gonna use?
To sell?
I know, but like, I'm not very strong.
I can carry it. I can only carry 480 pounds of stuff. Don't make me do everything. Jeez.
I can carry 3 more pounds of equipment.
I'll go back
I
and
mean,
get the great axe.
guys, it's all good. I don't. You don't need to go through the trouble. There's some things you just got to do with your own.
I insist. If we're going to be keeping you, don't want you to die in our first encounter with the enemy.
I can give to you weapon, and when done, you can give to me back.
All right. I'll
that
take the
is-
weapon. Take the axe.
I will brisk jog at a double dash. So it's really a sprint.
But for a rogue, it's like a casual dash. It's like a run.
It's a brisk jog for a rogue. It's a sprint for anybody else. Get the axe, come back.
And then the mummy awakes.
What's it gonna do? Outrun me?
Good point. Radio. Do you happen to know the way down?
Oh,
Hell,
yeah. Yeah, it's just right over here. And he kind of points to the center of the southern wall. Yeah, we found a secret passage there right after we found it on accident after trying to learn about this here what do you call that? Fresco.
all right.
Apparently it's a map of Undermountain.
Oh.
I'm gonna start sketching it.
Yeah, I'm going to use my cartographer supplies and draw the thing.
So just a second. So this fresco you see on the wall, it's you guys know those cross section books?
Mhm.
It looks a lot like that. Detailing all the layers of Undermount, all 23 of them. Each of them's hollowed out, and you can see a lot of different. They're not. There's no consistent style between any layer. Of all those layers, level 3, level 16, and the 23rd all stand out to you. The third level.
Sorry, what was that
next to
list?
it, next to the third level, you see a bas relief of a flaming skull. Next to the 16th level is a bas relief of a comet. And next to the 23rd, the lowest level, is a bas relief of a tower with a tiny rune engraved above it.
Tower, tiny rune or ruin?
Rune. R-U-N-E.
So what was on the 16th?
Comet?
A bas relief of a comet.
And the 23rd was
Tower with a tiny rune?
all right.
A tiny rune engraved.
This was a map of Dagger, not Daggerfall, because that's Elder Scrolls.
Daggerfall? What?
Daggerford.
Oh, yeah, Daggerford. That's the adventuring company
All right.
that you've just met.
I thought that was a really goofy exit that are actually named that. All right.
What? What?
So, was there
Daggerford?
anything else of interest in this room?
Not really. Not that I found. Just that.
I searched the room right quick.
All right.
I'm going to pop detect magic.
Is there, like, how are you searching the
Cursory search
Like-
of the pit. It's all sight.
all
I'm
sight?
gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna pop detect magic and then just toss the room.
All right. Yeah. As you look over the room, make your investigation check. Yeah, nothing really stands out. The most interesting thing there is the fresco.
Gotcha. I'm guessing sleuths detect magic got nothing.
Yeah, there's no magic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot he had asked. Apologies.
I'm just gonna keep that up because it's at will without spell slots.
Fancy.
Nifty. Wait, isn't that drow racial magic like at will once per long rest or something?
At will without expending a spell slot for detect magic. Levitate and dispel magic without spending a spell slot, but only once per long rest.
Ah, okay.
I'm ready to continue. The fresco just ahead, right?
No, the secret passage is south wall.
Oh. How do you activate it? You just press it, or?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Just kind of pushes on one side of the door and it swings open.
Ah.
I should say on the wall and it swings open.
All right. Are we good to continue, guys?
Sure.
Alrighty. Then we press forward. Past this wall thing.
With our
To the
new
unknown.
buddy, Haleth.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, to make my job slightly easier, do one of you guys want to add him as a follower under Revenant? It should be in there on your character sheet.
I can.
Okay. Stick a Revenant in there.
Da 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 da. Revenant, join the.
Yep.
And so we go.
In the event that the combat's like really complex or some shit, or have a lot of tabs open, I'll just have you run him, Sleuth.
Alright.
But I don't see any kind of crazy shit right up ahead, so I'll still run him for combat. It's a nice way to have a backup. All right. Oh my god. What's that comic from?
That's KCD.
I add the paladin to my party. Oh Jesus! Just get the rule book.
Is that guy supposed to be Gary Gygax?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gary Gygax cheating death by playing a game for his soul.
Here's the whole comic.
Oh, got him.
The real funny part is, no matter what, Death still can't claim his soul. You can't win D&D.
You know, Gygax would probably disagree with you there.
That's true. He did make Tomb of Horrors. Monster that he was. All right.
I'm not seeing Revenant.
Sorry. I just finished my oatmeal. Right, the curving passage. So, you follow this curved corridor behind the secret door. And you can see ahead of you, there are humanoid footprints settled into the dust of this tunnel. And you reach the end of the hallway.
Okay.
It kind of looks... I don't actually know where the other end of this is. They didn't...
Oh,
might have sloped
okay.
it away.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bumble along here. I'm sure I'll find it if there's another way out. I'll be doing the familiar trick. Actually, can I borrow that battle axe right quick? I don't have a 10-foot pole on me.
Yeah, sure. Just it's off to you.
Appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and like tap for traps on the way there to the end. Assuming nothing horrible happens, I will then pop my familiar on the other side of the end of the hallway.
The south wall? Alright. He appears immediately in front of you.
And then to the left.
Alright.
And then to the
Walks
right.
out into a room.
Oh.
On the left. Alright.
What's in the left? Not gonna lie, for a second I thought I was gonna have to do the poop, 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 poop. Continually
No,
popping the familiar.
it's all good. I accidentally had the wrong page open. Alright. So you see a... Fuck?
The duck?
That's gross.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Description-y stuff. Okay, so you can see a large room out to the east of you and a small hallway that goes down south. Separating you from this big room is a large stone column.
Is there any obvious means to move the column?
This... What?
That I thought...
This isn't like a carved pillar. We're talking like... It's the same kind of stone as the rest of the room, and there's a big wall of it. You know it's a column because it's... You can see a couple...
Okay.
Like, this thing is 10 feet wide.
Damn, that's dummy thick. There's nothing here that indicates there might be a secret passage?
I mean... He appeared on the other side of the wall from me.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a door. I just popped my
I-
familiar on the other side.
I'm just gonna touch it.
Yes, you're... The wall swings open.
Oh. It's another one of those.
It's a secret door, yes.
Oh. Okay. And so we swivel. Once again. Oh, and I give him back the battle axe. Before I forget.
Thank you. Alright, yeah. So the door is open.
I walk through it.
Okay. As you enter the large room, you can see a statue on the east side of that large pillar near the secret door you just came out of. You see a deformed granite statue facing the east side of the room. You can also see a staircase to the west of that statue appear to fuck. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you see a staircase descending 200 feet down, and you can hear in the distance, north, the tunnel north of this room, sounds vaguely like goblin. The statue itself is a life-size statue depicting a dwarf king atop a 3-foot-high stone pedestal. Sprouting from the king's neck is a deformed, mostly featureless second head, elongated, toothless mouth.
You keep on cutting off on my end. I caught
Yeah,
dwarf
your
head,
end.
elongated tube thingy.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so it's a 3-foot-high pedestal. Sprouting from the king's neck is a deformed, mostly featureless second head with an elongated, toothless mouth.
Gross. Okay. And there's scuttles of noblin sounds.
Yeah, you can vaguely hear like scuttling goblins, bickering, emanating from a passage to the north. Give me just a second while I get you a picture of the map.
Lovely.
It's kind of a weirdly shaped room.
Mm-hmm.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, I plan to like scout ahead with a spoder to the Noblin Rim. That's what I would have done.
You are um it's very rely on magic.
Yes.
You forget how to do things.
What do you mean?
Oh, how do words? Do you not know how to do work?
What are you talking about? I have several
You-
professions. I've studied for years various
You
things
are
about what's it, the anatomy of a body, typical humanoid stuff. I picked on
you are
cartography as a side job in addition to occasional archaeological excavations with some colleagues of mine. I've established some connections here and there.
but you are relying very much on magic.
I rely on skills and magic. And, trying to avoid doing stupid things. I say you also dabble a bit in magic yourself.
I have I have knowing magic. Very little magic. Some drow like me are born magic. I I do not have words to explain.
Here you guys go.
All right.
You guys see that little kind of like nubby hallway on the west above the stairs?
Yeah.
That's where you guys
Yeah.
came from.
All right.
Okay.
I know how to.
Is
do
that supposed to connect to the main part of the room? Or?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to completely remove the fog of war from that section,
Oh, okay.
so I'm just giving you the part that's most immediately relevant.
Okay. Noblins are in the fog of war section.
Okay, so the sound is coming from, you see that hallway in the northeast corner going north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of Noblins up there.
Okay.
And then that long stairway goes way down and way deep.
Gotcha.
It sounds like the stairs are the way we need to go.
Yeah. All right. We can always go back to them later.
There will always be more goblins to deal with.
I believe it. So down we go.
I'll be
All
bringing up
right.
the rear 20 feet back and hidden.
Sorry, what?
I'm going to bring up the rear 20 feet behind the party and stealth.
Ah, all right.
I'll lead the way.
All right. And you guys are proceeding down the stairwell?
Yes.
All right. Just a second. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you guys to get to this point just yet. All right. So,
Speed run strats.
yeah, kind of. Wait a second. Hold on.
It is the Grand Wizard.
Sorry, there's a block I have to read. Hold on.
Upon entering the stairs, a party suddenly realizes they are no longer stairs, but instead a slide, and it becomes very slimy. They are forced down. There is no way up.
Okay, right. So, each one of you here
Oh,
in common
God.
What?
I was half expecting you to be like, oh, so that's what actually. Go on, sorry.
All right. So, in your heads, each of you here in common the voice of a woman saying, "Turn back. You're not prepared for the danger that lies ahead."
Does his voice sound familiar?
Her voice does not sound familiar.
Do you guys hear that?
I'm gonna go ahead and do as she says, turn back, and then I'm gonna go back down. Do I hear her voice again?
Wait. Like you turn around, walk backward, and then just.
Is
Sorry,
this an effect?
clarify.
So I
triggered
leave
by-
and then I enter again. I want to see if this is some magical thing that's just like, automatic, go away.
What are we QA testing?
Yes. Callie is at least.
Right. So you leave and walk back in.
Mhm.
In your mind, you hear her sigh and call you a smartass.
Hey! I try to communicate with her.
Are you telepathic?
No. She called me a
Alright, then-
smartass. It's not automated, guys. I think they could also have automated that, but I don't think they would have gone that far.
You are smart of donkey?
Oh, she called. It's fine. I guess that's not too far off. I guess we're going to continue down. I mean,
You are donkey?
oh, actually, let me.
Well, actually, I'll like try to think really hard. Who are you? And what is it we're unprepared for?
I would like to ask the voice in my head, also in my head, and actually a little bit out loud too. Is Callie actually a donkey? But in
Alright, so
Elvish.
Vamir, you think extra real super hard on this,
Mm-hmm.
and you get no reply. Now you kind of just want to use the bathroom.
Hal, does that voice sound familiar? Did you hear it? And then we realized Haleth was gone.
Who's Haleth?
Isn't it the Revenant traveling with us?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I had a horrific brain fart there.
Is it Haleth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow, okay, yeah, my brain flatlined there. Sorry, what were you asking, Haleth?
And the voice sounds familiar to him if he heard the voice.
I never got down this far the first time, so this is brand new to me.
Oh, but does she sound familiar? Does it sound like someone you know?
Oh no, it doesn't.
I say to the air, "Who are you?"
All right. Who are you begins to echo down the hall.
Are you?
Does it echo up the hall?
It also echoes back up the hall towards you.
I go up, and I try to hide behind some cover and see if
There is no cover.
Then I'm gonna be a bad lad and peek up from the top of the stairs, just to expose my eyes and see if Noblin's caught wind of that.
I will respond to the echo. I am of name Zalira. Who are you?
You hear back. I am of name Zalira. Who are you? Nah.
Yeah. You just get a bit of an echo from this unfurnished hallway.
I will gasp and say, "I'm War Turtle."
I am
We
War
have a
Turtle.
Zalira in our
Echoes.
party.
Wait, what was that last part?
We have a Zalira in our party as well.
Ah, okay.
You,
I have
this is. My head is hurting. I'm just gonna go down the hall.
All right. You
downstairs.
walk
Stairs,
down
yeah.
the hall, and
I'm
as you get
gonna
down there,
try and stay hidden. Probably not very well because we were just yelling at the
oh,
stairs.
all right. So make for me a stealth check.
I don't know.
All right.
Oh yeah, geez, I don't know.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right. So you walk down the hall, and you can see that at the end, the very end of the hall, it turns to the west, and that's about all you can see. On the east wall, 20 feet before the end, you see that there's a hallway that branches off.
I will peek down the hallways.
All right. The one on the east or the one on the west first? The one on the west is farther.
The one on the east.
Okay. So here you can see well, it's a rather large room, about 30 by 30, and it's filled with detritus. Just trash and debris litter the floor, and you can see that the walls are adorned with bas reliefs that once depicted dwarves carrying supplies. The dwarves' faces have been chipped away, and you can see cartoonish goblin heads drawn in their place in charcoal.
Goblins.
It almost looked like a kid started drawing in crayon.
Okay.
Yeah, what are we gonna find next? A bunch of like runes that have been rearranged to spell something.
And you can hear from the northern hallway in that room, you can hear banging noises.
I'll head over and peek down the northern hall.
All right, so enter the room and go north. All right, yeah. So in here, you can see a number of goblins hard at work. Looks like they're erecting some kind of stage on the north end of the room using wood. You can see 7 goblins in there. 3 of them with stone hammers pounding on nails. Rusty nails and decrepit wood. And then 4 goblins are clustered in the middle of the room, passing around scrolls, and it looks like construction work.
Now, you mentioned a stage. Does this look like a theater stage to somebody who knows nothing about theaters?
To someone who probably does know things about theaters, does this look like a theater stage?
To someone who has
I mean,
no idea
you're
in and
not
out of
there.
Oh, right, I'm not there.
Yeah. So it looks like a stage being made out of subpar materials being made by subpar labor.
Alright, I'll leave them to it. I'll go back to the bottom of the stairs and head the other way.
All right. Um. What the fuck? Hold on. All right, all right. So inside of this room, it's a. Oh, whoops, that is front page. God damn it. Okay, so in this rather large room, we're talking like 30 by 60 feet, is a rusted iron hand pump set in a deep stone basin.
Just a hand pump in the basin.
Yep,
Nothing remarkable about it other than it's rusty.
correct. There is a hallway on the south wall and a hallway on the west wall.
And I came through the east.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look down the hallway to the south.
Hallway to the south. All right, yeah, yeah. You poke your head down there, and to the east, you see a hallway ending in a door, and to the west, you see the hallway open up into a large room. You can't quite make out what's in there, but you can see some tables and a couple of cauldrons.
Can't quite see as in it's beyond dark vision or it's just a mess in there.
You don't have a good angle.
Alright, I will slide my way in slowly and see what's around.
All right, if you could make for me another stealth check.
Swiggity spoogity.
Not bad.
All right. So, yeah, this would appear to be a abandoned laboratory. Along with the dust-covered tables and the cauldrons, you see a cold stone hearth, and piled atop the tables are alchemical tools and equipment. And all of it looks ancient, almost to the point of being unusable.
I'd like to pick through it and look for any interesting ingredients or notes.
All right. And how exactly are you going about this?
I'm just walking in, rifling through it, assuming I don't see anyone or any traps.
All right.
At will
Yeah,
means
so
I don't need the verbal and somatic components, right?
you would still need it. It just means it doesn't cost a spell slot.
Okay. It's a little bit redundant to say at will and without using a spell slot. Oh well.
I think it's meant as a clarification. I don't know. Actually, does at will require the verbal and somatic?
Usually.
All right.
If it
Yeah.
doesn't, the stat block will normally explicitly call out and say can do so with only material components or without any components.
All right.
Alright, I'll just check for traps on my way and rifle through everything.
All right. Yeah. You begin going through the wreckage of the laboratory and find nothing. Well, other than what's been specified. Moldy and ancient paper to the point where it's kind of approaching being more of a smeary slime than actual paper. All the alchemist supplies are well beyond what could be considered salvageable.
Decrepit would be a compliment to this.
Yes.
Alright. And there was another exit to this room? Or leading into this room? To the east, I think? Am I remembering that wrong?
There is a western door, and well, not door. The room continues to the west, and then there's also that door to the east that you saw earlier.
I would like to peek into the eastern place.
You want to walk back down that hallway and go to the door on the east?
Just take a peek through it, yeah. There's nothing interesting in the library. Or, not library, laboratory.
Okay. I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right room here. So, in here, you can see a well-maintained workroom reeking of rotten flesh and ozone. Old metal instruments designed for what you... Actually, what's your intelligence?
14, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You'd probably be able to recognize this to some degree. You see some old metal instruments designed for measuring electricity rest atop a table, along with several loose scraps of parchment.
Did anybody else just get like reconnected?
No.
No.
No. Freaking
I've
just
been having that problem, though, for a while.
Oh, it's probably the weather here. That's gotta be.
Is electrical engineering a thing here? Or is this more of a wizardy, how strong is my lightning bolt sort of setup?
This is this is some kind of weird thing between the two. This is fantasy science. Think think some Frankenstein type shit.
Alright.
Natural philosophy.
Yeah, natural philosophy.
Is there anything that isn't bolted down or that is bolted down? I can work with that too. That is interesting and portable.
Define portable.
Able to be moved through a doorway and less than 450 pounds.
Well, there's some tables, some old metal instruments designed for measuring electricity. There's some scratch of parchment.
Is there any writing on the parchment that I can read?
Yeah. So the notes themselves can reference a number of times to things like rate of decay and accumulation of charge. Along with, you find a log entry, and it reads, Day 1. Hallister has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experiments. Everything beyond this is smudged to the point of illegibility.
Alright, I will copy down all the notes, just to have a legible, undamaged copy. Copied or sketched the electrical measurement tools and make a note about them. And then I will put all the stuff in my backpack.
All right.
And then I will head. This was the only entrance to this room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, back through the hallway to the laboratory, back up north to that T intersection, and then to the west. That's the one place I haven't explored yet, right?
No, no. Off the laboratory room, there's a hallway that goes into another room.
Ooh, I'm gonna head down there then.
All right. So, uh, okay. Yeah, so what you enter here is a decrepit kitchen containing an oven range, a wash basin, and a hearth bearing a covered cooking pot. Shelves filled with pots and pans and other cooking tools. There is a door in the northwest wall. Sorry, northwest corner of the north wall.
Does that seem like an odd place to put a door?
Not really.
All right. I'll check it for traps.
All right. All right. Yeah, you managed to check it for traps. It is not trapped. But second. But behind you, you do hear a woo noise, like a ghost.
I'll turn around and look.
All right, that's really funny, guys.
There's a ghost.
Surprise Pikachu face. Normally ghosts don't make that noise.
Does it look like it's noticed me?
Yes, and you should roll initiative.
Are we with Zalaria?
No.
Nope.
No, he was doing solo recon.
Why?
Because I'm a
Stop
thief.
letting them do that.
I'm a thief, spy, and a drow. And I have 6
Because most
wisdom.
of us wouldn't have been able to keep up with him stealth-wise.
I would have been able to. Oh,
Yeah, same.
wish I knew earlier. I was
Turn
sorry, I was
invisible.
AFK for a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we're all
great.
hanging out at the bottom of the stairs still. Because he said he was going to go
I
and
pushed the
scout.
wrong button. Ghost 1 initiative. I put 9 instead of my 4.
Oh, that's not the only stuff there.
Should we also roll initiative?
I might as well. I'm fucking off the first chance
We
I
don't
get.
really know that he's in trouble right
Yeah,
now.
we
So
Right, that's
don't.
what I mean. We don't know, so I would say no, but
All right.
the real
There we
question
go.
is, can Zalaria get out of there without immediately getting murder fucked?
If you could add those to the initiative, please.
So DM2 is the only one that goes after me out of 5.
All right. Oof. Don't you mean DM3? DM1 would be the guy that was rolled individually. Or if you could call him just Ghost, that would actually help quite a bit.
No, there's 1510, which matches me, but I have a higher dexterity than the 12, 17, 15.
Right, right. If we could call one of the DM15s Ghost, we'll have him go before the other 15. Who'd have thought I'd get an UFA party member so quickly?
So it's 4 spooky, scary skeletons and a ghost.
What? No. All
They're
right.
ghouls,
So
of
as you
course.
see this ghost behind you, a pan comes flying out and tries
and
to
maybe
strike you in the head.
what?
That does miss.
That misses?
Yes, armor class of 15.
All right, all right. So now the ghost is going to approach you. and attempt to touch you.
Bad touch.
No touch sneak.
Nah, one. Nah, one. Nah, one.
It's not a nat 1. It's a nat 2. Oh.
That does hit.
All right. And I'm going to need a con save from you as you take 3d6 necrotic damage. 13 necrotic damage, I should say. All right. That does not pass, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 13.
Okay.
Does he scream out in pain loud enough that we can hear it?
I am several rooms in.
Like, how many feet away would you say?
But it echoes.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 160. Something like 250 feet.
What the fuck?
Through multiple walls, right?
Through multiple walls.
Yeah, we're not gonna hear
Thick
that.
stone walls. Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I guess Zalari's going to be rolled up a new character soon.
God damn!
All right. So then the ghost does its thing. And okay, 1, 2.
And then a skillet comes.
You know, I probably should ask. Uncanny dodge, does that apply to something that goes on an attack roll and a saving throw? Or would it have to be just the attack roll without a saving throw?
As long as the damage is dependent on getting hit or not, it applies to everything for one attack. So I believe it would apply to the necrotic damage and the other shit if you used it.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I apparently was completely disconnected from audio and voice. Okay.
Oof.
So,
Freaking disc.
do either of those hit you?
Strangely enough, no, the rogue has a positive dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Did you hear my
Well-
question about uncanny dodge?
Oh, no, I did not hear the question. And what about it?
Since the ghost damage and reduction of health has a attack roll and a saving throw, will uncanny damage or uncanny dodge apply?
Well, if you uncanny dodge the damage, then yes, but I think we're a little past that point.
All right, yeah. All right.
And it is your turn. You are surrounded by angry pots and pans and a spoopy specter.
I am going to do something crazy. I'm going to
Stand and
disengage.
fight.
I'm going to disengage and fuck off and dash.
Gasp. All right, what's your movement speed?
I have to check.
30? Mobile?
30.
All right,
Moment.
and under, what's the stuff involved with moving through the space that another creature controls?
It takes an action to tumble, I believe, is the action you have to take to go through an enemy space.
Does it apply if the enemy is incorporeal in nature?
That'd be
I
up
mean,
to
it's
the DM.
corporeal enough to touch you.
Damn.
Yeah, looks like you'd have to spend an action to get through this.
Or a bonus action, actually, looking at it.
Oh, okay, or bonus action.
I mean, I can dash with either one.
Okay. So you're not disengaging
And it's an
then?
opposed acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what exactly are you doing
Is there
then?
an athletics option for that?
No.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try and tumble through the ghost.
All right. All right. You manage to tumble through the ghost. And then you're going to attempt a dash?
Yeah,
I do believe that will still proc opportunity attacks.
it will. Probably. Doesn't mention anything in the tumble about not provoking opportunity.
Right, yeah, tumble just allows you to move through a space, because normally you can't.
Those are from the 3 pans that take swings at you.
2 hits, 1's a crit, I think.
Yep.
Like in half the
Alright.
crit.
Here's the crit. Whoops, I should probably put a roll in there.
Max damage.
That's bludgeoning from the first pan.
That's not bad.
Here is a pot. And the spoopy specter.
I think those were only 2 hits, right? Oh, okay.
That one is a miss.
All right. You have cleared their opportunity attacks after tumbling through the ghost.
I should have done a uncanny dodge. I forgot again. I am used to playing rogues. I know what I'm doing. Alright, so yeah, I'm just fucking off full speed.
All right. What's your movement speed?
30 feet. 60 with a dash.
All right. Yeah, you bolt right on out of there, and you hear this ghost, well, the specter, kind of howling and the clanging of pots and pans. You're effectively out of initiative, unless you plan on going back.
Okay. Nah, I'm
He's not
returning to the
pursuing.
party.
The fuck happened to
right.
you? Dear God.
I got notes.
The hell happened to you? Are those
Do you want
boils? What is that?
your wounds cured?
I got in a fight with the kitchen.
Looks like the kitchen won.
Did you win?
I walked away from the fight, so yeah, sort of.
I'm
Oh, there was
surprised you
also.
could still stand.
This is not even as bad as when I. How many times did I get stabbed?
So are we gonna go and teach
Um,
this kitchen a lesson?
We should.
You should probably teach the ghost a lesson first. The ghost is also painful.
I attempt to heal Zarya of the wounds that can be healed.
There is also goblins making something.
Another kitchen?
I don't think so.
Psst, Sleuth, take healing. Don't die. It's 13 for you.
I can make no such promises.
Do you need
Don't forget.
cure
Max
wounds?
HP was
I cough need to do some math.
You need to do some math to determine what your new HP max is.
No, I know what my new HP max is. It's bad.
It's the I dumped con kind of bad.
I didn't dump, Con.
No, but I'm saying the max HP now, it looks like as if you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you dumped Khan, you would have not have survived that.
My max HP is 20, and I was down to 4.
Oh my god. One more kitchen sink and you would have been oof.
Ripperoni, pepperoni, I almost killed a player.
Don't go alone again, okay? Don't do that.
Or if you do, avoid getting into fights with entire kitchens.
That's bad.
I did not prevent you from following. I simply went ahead to scout, and I found some things of interest. Such as, oh, that does remind me, things of interest. Halith, what is the date you remember? Gilbert, that's you.
What?
Halith, what is the date you remember?
Sleuth, I don't understand the question.
The Revenant's name is
the-
Haleth.
The
No,
Revenant's
I
name is
know.
what?
I don't know what he means by what date do you remember?
What is the last
The-
date that he knows? Like, does he know what day it is?
The
If he
note
doesn't, does he know what
mentioned
week?
a Halith, and the laboratory looks ancient. So
Oh,
Zalir is asking if Halith is from like hundreds of years ago and it's the same dude, or if it's just two Haliths with the same name.
It's Wait, do you mean Hallister? On the notes?
Oh. Okay, I thought you said Halith again. Okay.
No. Hallister. No,
Wait,
no,
the
no.
Revenant's
This guy
name is
said
Hallister?
no. The Revenant is named Haleth. On the notes, it says Hallister.
Who's naming all these kids Hal and then something different? Because they need to get shanked.
Well,
Which of the coast is getting shanked?
hold on. I'm trying to find. Let's see. The lead designer was Christopher Perkins. The designers were Bill Benham, Lisa Chen, Keel Chenner. I don't know. Probably one of them.
We'll do it the efficient way. We'll shank them all just to make sure we get the right person.
We wipe out Wizards of the Coast because they get minor confusion of names.
They have minorly inconvenienced me. They must all get shanked.
So,
Yeah, no.
Um,
Haleth had said that like basically the information he gave you would have been like maybe 4 days ago.
all right.
Thursday.
Does anybody know of the name Hallister?
if it's not tied to archaeology, I probably don't know.
Literally everybody here would know who Hallister is, at least generally speaking. Hallister
He's the crazy asshole that built this place.
Yeah,
Oh.
that.
I am unsure of where this place is, but it was.
It's underneath Waterdeep.
It is a copper mine, or was. I'll fish out the note from my backpack and show it to the party. And the weird wizardy thingamajig.
So it's called Undermountain because it's underneath a mountain. So if they found copper here, I suppose you could, in fact, mine copper out from underneath the mountain.
Damn, Vamir is sassy.
So, we fight the danger that
I-
caused these wounds of yours. We search kitchen and kill noblins?
I'm unsure of what Noblin is. It sounds like illness, not creature. Are you sure?
Oh, they are
Um,
ill. Believe me, they are a plague.
Are you sure Little Green Shits is not bad food?
I mirror image a noblin. That is a noblin. Understand?
Is it just a goblin?
Yes.
That is not a that is not a Noblin, that is a goblin.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's like tomato and tomato. It's the same thing.
But tomato is not word.
Noblin. I just missed the image. So where?
Noblin is also not word.
No, so where?
Is there a patch of dirt nearby? Well, I'll just describe the layout of the area I scouted out to the party.
No, there's not a patch of dirt. It's all.
Alright, I'll just describe it with words and hope that gets the point across.
Despite being an archaeologist, I, the player, am completely lost. So I will go through the rooms one by one again, if that's what I have to do.
I'm
So-
actually more thinking we call it here for the night.
That
Okay.
sounds good.
That works for me.
I did not expect you guys to charge right down the throat of
We're speedrunning this. Mitch.
level 1.
I
What was
had
that?
expected us to fight the noblins on the end of the first floor.
Is
Sorry,
that
I didn't
is
quite
this
catch that under what?
I just made a joke about how we're speedrunning it.
Oh yeah, kind of.
was this week drastically different from last week for playstyle?
I wouldn't say so much drastically different. It's more,
More
that
aggressive?
well, more that there was a shorter distance between, where the party started the session and where they ended the session. And I hadn't quite prepared to be running an entire section of level 2 yet.
Okay. Can we discuss the thing about funds and selling stuff?
Our approach to this dungeon, apparently.
Kappa. Oh, so yes, the thing about selling stuff.
What
I
about
would
it?
like it if we could maybe split the stuff evenly to keep things simple.
It's fine with me.
Yeah. I basically
Yeah.
only have one thing that I want to buy anyway, and it's just armor. Gotta
Yeah.
get that one extra point of AC.
Is anyone a full, no, not even full, just a partial wizard? Because I can't benefit from the spell book we got.
I don't think I can either.
Did we have a wizard taking a potty break?
I know of
I'm gonna take that as a no. Macro, can you do rituals? I'm not. I think you're a warlock. Because I see comprehend languages here.
Are you a tome lock or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
I have tongues. I wouldn't bother.
Alrighty then.
Okay. I mean, then yeah, we should probably just hang on to it, turn it into Aloya Uday, and get a reward for it.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for us to do that between sessions? I don't mind tallying it all up and getting it through with you to not slow things down too much.
The problem is we would then have to fight our way back through all of level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff respawns.
Stuff moves, stuff respawns. We can't assume that just because we've cleared part of a dungeon that it's going to stay cleared for very long.
Yeah, good point. Gilbert, do you know the value of those fancy gems so I can put them down?
Yeah, 10 and 100.
Gilbert.
Gold pieces, right?
Yes.
Thanks.
As a thief, spy, and smuggler, how extensive are my criminal contacts? Like, do I just have people in one city? Do I have people across a continent that I can go to?
I mean, you're level 5. I'd say it's mostly local.
So mostly centered around one city, and then a few contacts like out in the villages, maybe neighboring towns, something like
Yeah,
that.
like with outer villages and towns, it's more like you know a guy that knows a guy. But yeah,
They're contacts of contacts, but I can get in touch with them if I really need to.
exactly.
Okay.
Sorry, just a second. I'm revealing parts of the map.
And this place we're going to Dagger, or not Daggerfall because that's Elder Scrolls.
Well,
Dagger fail.
Teleport?
Skullport.
the group that we're hunting down for the Revenant is the Fine Fellows of Daggerford.
Daggerford.
Are there 5 more of them, or are there 4 of them now that we have the Revenant with us?
We didn't ask.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh God, that's good.
God, I fucking hate this mouse.
So
Trying to
I
like
see this
carve out the
going
map.
2 ways. The first way is either the party does what the party does, and we just run in and kill the 5 fellows, or I go scouting, and I see 4 dudes calling themselves the 5 fellows, and I have a moral dilemma of how the hell can I fight them if they don't even know how to count to 5? Then I just
No,
kill
no,
them
no. Their
anyways.
name is the Fine, not the 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I seem like a bunch of twats, so we'll kill them.
You said the spellbook was worth 100 platinum, Gilbert?
Don't quote me on that yet. Hold
Okay.
on.
Quote, don't quote me on that, end quote.
Do under Blight is a 4th level spell, yes?
Should
Searching.
Yeah.
Yes.
4th
4th level Necro.
Alright, that is 100 platinum pieces.
For the entire book or for that individual spell?
For the entire book.
Right, if we
The
turn it into
price
that person.
Sorry, what was that under? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just telling Mick, if we turn it into the quest giver back in the Yawning Portal.
Yeah. If you turn it into her, she pays you based on the highest level spell in the book.
Ah, I see.
So if we turn that book into a bunch of books, each with one spell, the book with Blight in it would be 100 platinum, and then we would get a bunch more gold for the other.
No.
She won't
that's
buy a
how
book of one
works.
spell.
She would buy a scroll of one spell, but not a book.
No, she's very specific. It's books.
How many spells needs to count as a?
That's kind of her discretion, discretion.
Exactly. Don't try to game it.
I would assume the full repertoire.
I would assume at least 6. That's a first level wizard spell, and it wouldn't pay for much.
So why is the party down here? Nobody ever really explained that.
Because we have a quest to deliver a payment to an agent in Skullport. And the way to get to Skullport is to go down to level 3 in Undermountain, and from there is an exit out to Skullport. This is a mission for what's her? We have to deliver a pouch to Kalal Kaladari.
Given by Matrim Merg or something.
Yep, yeah, Matrion Merg for the Harpers. And my character is the one who has the pouch in the backpack in case I fall.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, what are Under? Do you want to brief them on what the Harpers are?
I'm vaguely familiar with the Harpers.
You're probably more familiar than me.
Probably some mercenary company.
Double check.
No, they are
They're
not a mercenary company. Let me pull something real quick from a book, so I think that has a better description of them.
Okay.
While we're here, also,
Well,
I am interested to know if you do have masterwork weapons in this setting with the unders thing or not.
I hadn't considered it.
I would be very interested if they are a thing in this setting.
What was the name of the employer?
Which one?
Let's go with all of them.
Okay, so the lady offering to buy stuff from you, the magic items and spell books, is Obuya Ude. I will type it out for you.
She knows the way.
Obeya Ude knows the way. Do you know the way?
So the Harpers are a secret society whose goals are generally to thwart evil and promote good in the world. They're the kind of people who, when they realize a wizard's trying to become a lich by sacrificing a village of souls type deal, they're the people who get the intelligence that that's going on and either take care of it or find people to take care of it for them. Vamir is a Harper agent. He works for them.
Neat.
Which is why when they asked him to just take this pouch to one of their other agents in Skullport, his response was basically, okay, sure. Generally speaking, opposite of the Harpers is the Zentarum, who is a shadowy criminal cabal who seeks to basically gain profit by any means necessary.
Effectively, what's going on with the quest stuff, though, is Under's the only guy who had a character that had, like, actual background. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll just use that plot hook right there. That's convenient.
Hey, I got background stuff.
I mean, yeah, but like Under's the only guy who, like, before the start of the session, gave me a heads up.
Mhm.
So I had time to, improvise and prepare and plan and shit.
Gotcha.
I still have no idea what the rest of